to move next to, we've talked about mortgage rates tumbling this past week. Another subtle reminder to people that the mortgage market, has some volatility up and down, and secondarily, right now interest rates record lows. Great opportunity for home buyers. Any home buyers out there sitting on the fence right now are making a huge mistake.
It's unbelievable. I guess I'll apologize to all of our listeners for the last year and a half when saying rates are definitely, we've already seen the lowest of lows,
and now they get lower.
And then the Brexit thing is just all this information, and it just affects the market in a unforeseen way. So yes, I've been kind of one of the ones drumming the horn that no, most people that could have refinanced probably have already refinanced, and there's not really a whole lot of reasons for the majority of people to do it. I'm gonna backtrack on that now. Pretty much everybody should be looking at their mortgage rates and seeing if refinancing is the best thing for them. I've just had a barrage of calls this week, and it is probably at a 70% clip where it makes sense financially for you to refinance versus not.
And I think that's the thing a lot of people don't understand, what the financial, why it would make sense. And generally it's how quickly you would pay off the extra costs that you incur, because you're going to have some closing costs that you lump back in. How quickly you get those back when you do a refinance as to whether it makes sense for people to do it.
Absolutely, and it doesn't make sense for everybody. Let's not confuse people or lead you in the wrong direction. But yeah, definitely, and there are ways to do it, for free. You can take a different rate basically and basically do a no closing cost refinance, and we can see if that makes sense for you as well. But it definitely makes sense to at least explore the options.
I think there's a lot of people out there, believe it or not, and this is, I've talked about this website many times, but make sure to go to TampaBayHouseValue.com, or if you go to any of our websites, the DuncanDuo.com, Sold We Buy It. We obviously have a lot of different websites, but any of the websites up at the top of the page, there's a little widget where you type in your address and you get a home value report, and a report that comes to you every single month about the homes that are selling in your neighborhood. Now, a lot of times people will get these reports and think that every time we send them a listing it's something we're selling. No. We're sending you everything relative to your neighborhood with this report. So this isn't just us sending you our listings. This is everything that's on the market around your home to keep you updated on what sells, what goes under contract, what goes on the market. The reason this is important is because there's still a lot of people out there that could refinance but think they can't because they don't know if they have equity. There are still a lot of people out there that bought at the peak and prices haven't recovered, or they refinanced, or whatever it is. And so it's a great website if you're thinking about selling, if you're thinking about refinancing. If you're not sure, go to Tampa Bay House Value, punch in your address, and it'll give you at least an idea of whether or not you're close enough to be able to refinance. And then, of course, we can reach out and let them know if there are options, because there are options for refinancing even if you aren't in an equity position. There's some options out there for people, I think, that could take advantage of it as well.
Yeah, and in this market, just to reiterate, I mean, it's something that pretty much everybody should be analyzing their finances on a yearly basis anyway. Now is a tremendous time to do it. You can call me, 844-DIAZ-DUO, and we can talk about it. Like I said, it's just something that I would have not predicted it. I think every economist and prognosticator, I mean, we read the stuff. I mean, yeah, this is unforeseen.
Well, and it's similar to, like we talked about before, polarizing type news. I mean, polarizing news has an impact on the financial markets, and it has an impact on the real estate market, specifically with interest rates. Now, it usually doesn't have much of an impact on home values, at least quickly. It does, but it takes a long time to move that needle for real estate. But some of the polarizing news we've had recently, and we're likely going to continue to see, can have some impact on this type of stuff. You had Brexit. We talked about all the different polarizing news we've had recently, but those are things that can impact people's decisions as well as the financial markets.
Yeah, so a lot of people that got tremendous rates even in the last couple of years purchasing. I mean, when I locked them in, said, hey, you're never going to have to refinance this loan. You're at a tremendous rate. Well,
now
maybe it's crazy to say, but rates have gotten even better.